Hi guys, Lee here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to bring you a strawberry full moon flow. I did a full moon ceremony last night and it really inspired me to make practice for you guys. I always try to practice yoga before doing a ritual or sitting down to meditate, consciously letting go of something, because I feel like it really helps me kind of ground down and settle in and release some of that nervous energy before doing something like that. So I want to bring this practice to you. We're going to take it slow. It's going to be probably about 20-30 minutes, not too sure yet. But go ahead and grab a few things. If you have like any incense, any like sustainable palo santo, anything like that, to clean your space, to clean yourself of any lurking negative energies that might be around the room, then go ahead and grab that. Also have a journal near you if you feel inclined to maybe pause the video and write throughout it. And then also some blocks. You don't absolutely need blocks, but we are going to be doing a few poses that feel really good with them. So if you do want that support and you want to be able to get into every pose that we're doing, make sure you grab that. So pause this video, take a moment to grab these few things if they're not by you already, and then I'll meet you on your mat. So I'm gonna start off just cleansing my space here. If you don't want to watch this, or if you're not doing it with me at the same time, you can just like skip through the video. So I'm just lighting this Palo Santo. I'm not sure where this is from. I got it as a gift, and I feel like it was a premature tree because it doesn't light too well, or maybe I just don't know how to light it. But basically, light your incense, and I like to just sweep mine across my mat, across the space that I'm going to be practicing, maybe around the entire room. And then I'll kind of just go around the parameters of my body, cleansing my aura, any stagnant energy. It also just smells good. And I find that the smell of it relaxes me during my practice. So I'll set that off to the side and we'll start our practice. We're going to start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana, and this is where we're going to be using the blocks, pretty much only in the beginning. So we're going to come to our mat and we're going to take a reclined butterfly pose. We're going to use both blocks here. We're going to go level 1, kind of vertical hot dog style here in between the shoulder blades, and then we'll go level 2, hamburger style, vegan hamburger, for the kind of the back of your neck or base of your skull. So kind of find that alignment. We'll put the first one in between the shoulder blades, and then the highest one to support the head. We'll bend the knees, bringing them out wide. Bottom of the feet to touch. Let's open the arms out wide, palms facing up. Start to blink, the eyes closed. Just settling into the pose. Begin to deepen your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. Just notice the state that you're in right now. Notice your energy level. Notice how open your heart feels. And pay attention to your thoughts throughout this practice. keep your eyes closed if you'd like, or you can blink them open. And we're gonna reach the fingertips towards the back of the mat, towards our head, reach them far, lift the heart up, and then grab opposite elbows and press the elbows down towards the ground. Inhale, reach the fingertips long. Take a stretch. Exhale. Grab opposite elbows this time and ground them down. Inhale, reach far. Maybe grab one wrist and then the other. And then exhale. Bring your arms back towards your side body. We're going to ground the forearms down and press ourselves slowly up. Slowly up. Knees are still wide. Beautiful. Once you reach the top, we're going to slowly rise the knees together. Awesome. Let's hug the arms over the knees, round your spine, drop your chin towards your chest. Inhale, straighten out the spine, press your chest forward, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine. Let your arms support you here. Don't be afraid to really draw back. Awesome. Inhale, press forward, lift up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round it out. Last time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Really quickly, just move your blocks off to the side if you haven't already. And then we're gonna grab our knees with our hands and just start to roll all the way down onto your spine. We're gonna rock and roll forward about 3 times. Really send your feet back behind you. Maybe even coming into a plow pose if you have the flexibility. All right, I guess I'm going for 4. And then we'll sit up, coming onto the hands and knees. We'll bring the knees out wide. Send your hips back to the heels, child's pose. Rest your forehead down. The full moon is perfect for releasing any old patterns, any mental thoughts that have been holding you back. Allow yourself to let go of the past, any past problems that you've clung onto and allowed them to define you. With each breath, physically feel yourself letting go. Right, press through the hands, lift yourself up, bring the knees in slightly to a tabletop. We'll tuck the toes in and send the hips back, downward facing dog. Walk it out, find movement. 3 breaths here. And press evenly through your fingertips, through your heels. Slightly drawing your tailbone up to the sky. Lift the gaze and step your right foot in between your hands as you lower your left knee down. Sweep your arms up overhead. Gaze in between the hands. We're going to do some hip pulses here. So we're just going to slightly rise up using your core. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, reach. Exhale, ground. Last one, inhale. Exhale, ground. Send your hands down, frame your front foot. We're gonna step it back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Notice your facial expressions. Bring a slight smile to your face. If you have anything to be happy about, is your body and the movement it allows you to make, the breath that keeps you alive, the heart that keeps beating. Inhale, gaze forward, step the left foot in between the hands, this time knee on the ground, sweep the arms high, find your balance, engage your inner thighs. Inhale, exhale, pulse down. Inhale, slightly rise. Exhale, ground. Inhale, last one. Exhale, send it down. Let the arms follow. Frame the front foot. Step it back. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Lift the heels off the ground. Bend the knees, lowering them down. Quick tabletop. We're going to keep the hips stacked over the knees, and we're going to walk the palms forward. Forward, forward as far as they can go. Forehead to the ground, puppy pose. Draw your heart towards your mat with each breath, opening up through the armpits, through the shoulders. Bend the elbows, ground your forearms down, and we're going to slide the body forward onto the belly. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose, lengthen up, gaze up. Exhale, send the hips back, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the gaze, step the right foot in between, lower down, low lunge. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms, bend your elbows, spread through the fingertips, lift your heart, maybe gaze back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus. Each time gazing back a little further. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, set your hands down, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, allow that left foot to step forward, knee on the ground, arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus, arms, gaze goes high. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, ground the hands down, step it back, down dog. Heels off the ground, bend the knees, lower them down, tabletop position. Start to walk your hands out, chest to the ground, puppy pose, forehead to the ground. If you want to go deeper in your puppy pose, you can bring your chin towards the mat as you press your heart down. Ground through your forearms, bend the elbows, roll forward to your belly. Slide the palms back underneath the shoulders and press up. Cobra, maybe straightening the elbows all the way, engaging your legs, glutes, shoulders. Exhale, send the hips back. Bring the hips high, downward facing dog. Heels lift high, knees bent low, tabletop. Keep those hips stacked, walk your hands out. Take your variation of choice, forehead to the ground or chin to chest. Open up the heart. Ground through the forearms, bend the elbows, sweep yourself forward onto your belly. Slide the hands back, lift up, cobra pose. Exhale, wave your body down. Beautiful. We're going to come into Dhanurasana. This is going to be our biggest heart opener. So I'm actually going to move this off the side of my mat because we're going to need some space here. So we're going to start off by bending the right knee, heel towards your glute, and then with our hand, we're going to reach for the inside of the foot. Let's just hold here, drawing your heel towards your glute as you draw your pelvis to the ground. Just notice how that feels in your quads and that right shoulder. Release that foot, release your right hand underneath the right shoulder, and we'll switch it out. This time, reaching for the inside of the left foot. Bend the knee, draw your heel towards the ground as the pelvis draws in. Exhale, release, send that left hand down. And we're going to press up, cobra this time. Straighten your elbows as far as you have this entire time. Gaze up. Exhale, wave your body down. Coming into our full expression of bow pose. We're going to bend both knees this time, and we're going to reach the hands for the inside of the feet. Awesome. Now we have the option of staying here if this feels too intense for us. If we'd like to move on to the full expression, we're going to start by kicking the heels up towards the ceiling and then allow your chest to follow. Beautiful. Press up, open up your shoulder blades. We can stay here in stillness or start breathing in and out through the belly, rocking your boat. Wherever you're at, come back to center. Exhale, slowly lower down, forehead to the ground, release the hands, extend the legs, and rest onto one side of your face. Sway your hips side to side, releasing any tension, any pressure from your lower back. All right, so we're gonna come into a deep shoulder opener in that bow pose again. If that was enough for you, just go ahead and take the same variation. If you'd like to get that shoulder opener, then just follow me. We're gonna bend the knees, reach for the inner feet, just like we did in regular pose. And on the inhale, press up through your heels, through your chest. Now let's roll onto the belly, keeping the hands where they're at. And we're gonna use our momentum to roll over to the right side. So our body is resting on our right shoulder. Stay in stillness here. This is a really gentle pose, really deep on your shoulder, on your neck. 2 breaths. Now let's use that same momentum to roll back to center. Awesome. Inhale, regular bow. Press up. Exhale. Lower to your belly. Let's see if I have space here. Use your momentum. Rock over your left shoulder. Exhale. Roll back onto your belly. Inhale. Bow pose. Press up. Exhale. Lower down. Release everything. Come onto the other side of your face and just shake those hips out. Bring the forehead to the ground. Slide the palms underneath your shoulders. Use your core strength to press back into a child's pose, either wide with the knees out or knees supporting your belly. Check in with the mind. Are the same thoughts lingering from when you first started? Have they shifted? Have they left? Check in with your energy levels. Let's walk the hands back as you lift yourself off of your mat, moving slowly all the way until your shoulders stack over your hips. All right. Let's move the feet off to one side and make our way onto the mat. So we're just going to roll down, spine to the ground, hug the knees in, give yourself a tight hug. Show yourself the love you show everyone else. Be a reflection for how you want to be treated. Keep an open heart so others may have an open heart. Keep an open mind. Let's come to stillness. We're going to set the feet on the ground. Knees are hip distance apart. Palms are facing down beside your body, and we'll take a bridge pose. Let me move these off so you can see me. On an inhale, press through the palms, lift yourself up, hips off the ground. Let's see if we can bring those hips in line with the knees. So picture your tailbone tucking in and up. Press yourself up. Lift the heart. Stay here or interlace your hands underneath and shimmy your shoulders side to side, bringing yourself a little higher. Release the arms underneath. Exhale, slowly lower down. Hug the knees in towards your chest. So we'll take a bridge pose one more time. If we have the blocks, we're going to take a supported bridge pose. If you have them and you rather not, you rather challenge yourself a little more and take a regular bridge, go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start by just stacking one block underneath by my lower back, relaxing the arms besides the body. Perhaps closing the eyes, settling into this moment. Noticing yourself breathing in this present moment on your mat in this bridge pose. Release yesterday's problems. Release yesterday's stress. Release the past. You are in every right to be in this present moment. From this bridge pose, we're going to extend the legs long, keeping that block underneath us. You could keep the arms exactly where they're at or reach them up overhead. We'll start to close the eyes if they aren't already. If you're not using a block, then just lower down, taking your Shavasana. If you're using your prop, this will be your Shavasana for the practice. Start waking up the body, wiggling your fingertips and your toes. If you're on that block, slide your heels back so your knees are bent. We'll just move that block off to the side, flattening out the spine. We'll bring the knees in, hug yourself one last time for the practice. Take one deep breath in through the nose, filling up all the way. Release through your mouth. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, release. Make some noise. Last one. Inhale. Roll onto your side body. We'll press up to a seated position and we'll blink the eyes open, slowly moving slowly here. We're going to do one last thing before the practice, something that I find really helps me a lot, something that I was reminded of last night during my full moon ceremony. We're going to stand up or stay seated if maybe you're still coming back into your body. And I just want you to close your eyes and picture for one moment what you want to let go of. Don't just picture the word, but picture the feeling that comes with it, the emotion that comes with it. And you can think of more than one thing. Make a list of 3, 5, if you can remember them. Just breathe here while you're standing. You can close your eyes. Just start swaying side to side as you mentally make this list. Mentally feel these emotions. Maybe it's a physical sensation that you want to let go of. Something that's bringing stress to your body, chronic pain, whatever it is, sway side to side as you make your list, as you feel this. Keep breathing. Let's open the eyes and we're just going to shake it off. Shake it off. Get crazy, make movement in your body. Now come back to your mental list as you're shaking it off and say out loud, I let go of, And whatever that thing is for you, just start listing it as you shake it out. I let go of pain. I let go of anxiety. I let go of any sadness, any pelvic inflammation. I let go. I let go. Just shake it off. Shake through your legs. Shake through your arms. Maybe dance it off. As you say these things out loud, release them back into the universe. They do not belong to you no longer. Breathe in and out. Breathe heavy. Shake it off. I let go of. Keep repeating it if you already went through your list. If you have a long list, pause me. Just go through the whole thing. Shake it off. I release. I let go of. I no longer. Slowly start to wind down. Keep breathing deeply. Come back to standing and swaying side to side. Slow down your heart rate. Slowly start to find stillness in the center of your body. Bring your palms over your heart, maybe one to your heart and one to your belly, or to the space where you feel your intuition. Feel your heart beating for you. Feel your lungs expanding for you. And repeat out loud or to yourself. I am whole. I am complete. I am present. I am so you can be. I am whole. I am complete. I am present. I am so you can be. Deep breath in and release. Relax your arms down. Open your eyes. Beautiful. You couldn't see my head there, but I hope you felt that experience. I hope you feel a little lighter and you continue into your night and day feeling this energy and carrying this energy onto the day. Remind yourself of your list. Remind yourself of everything that you are and everything that you are no longer. Have a beautiful full moon. Meditate after this. Journal. Have a full moon ritual with yourself or with some friends. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Namaste. Make sure to hit the like button, comment below, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this practice. Let me know any feedback, if you have any suggestions, any practice that you'd really like me to do for you. Let me know. I'm listening, I'm reading, I'm here for you.